Hey guys, so I just did a video update about the girl from Scottsdale, and I went a little off topic and mentioned challenge coins. There are challenge coins of all shapes and sizes. Military started out with it. Of course, law enforcement picked it up, and not all challenge coins are bad. You get them randomly for whatever, getting into narcotics, becoming part of K9, becoming an officer of the police force. There are some good challenge coins out there. Not all of them are bad. Some of them, though, once you start getting into it, don't really make any sense. Why are they designed the way that they are? Especially saying certain things. Like this one: hook 'em, book 'em, and don't look back. So basically, they're telling their officers not to second guess themselves and just arrest the person regardless what they think. And then you have this coin. This coin comes from Mesa. Doing it right despite the hype. Now, when it flips over, you'll notice that there's a bunch of names all the way around the edge. This was not given out by Mesa PD. This was made by Mesa police officers to glorify them beating the crap out of not only one person, but two people. This coin was made in 2017. The names shown here, we've had a lot of run-ins with. A lot of free press has been arrested and framed by this person. Let's see what the chief had to say about the incident in 2017.
What happens is an officer arrives, he runs into two individuals that are on the same floor, on the third floor, and he goes ahead and gives them very calm direction to hang on. He asks one of them to sit down. A few more officers arrived via the elevator that this happened. And because there was allegation that there was weapons involved, the individual was frisked. No weapons were located. And then the individual was asked to move away from the railing, because it's the third floor, move away from the railing, stand by the wall. And then it asked to sit down. When the person didn't sit down, that our officers then engaged in use of force to make them sit down. I don't feel that our officers were at their best. I don't feel that the situation needed to go in the way that it went. As soon as this event came to us, we took steps to have the officers removed from active service and essentially placed on administrative assignment while this case is being investigated. And so I think it's important for our community to know that I have since moved to institute policy changes that will limit the opportunity where we will apply strikes to a person's face or a person's head, absent the supporting conditions for that to occur. And I've initiated even more stringent reporting of those events in order for them to be investigated right away when they occur. So the purpose of you coming and me briefing you on this is because I think that it's important for you to have some level of context of the type of call that we were on, and to an extent, to a small extent, the level of engagement that occurred between the officers and the person in question. So that it is clear that as soon as this event came to us, we took steps to have the officers removed from active service and essentially placed on administrative assignment while this case is being investigated.
Have a seat right there by the wall before we done. Oh man, have a seat right there by the wall before you talk to the phone. Have a seat.
What do I need to sit in the corner for? Sorry,
It makes us feel comfortable.
for what?
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Oh yeah, yeah. You are small.
Have a seat. Guess what? I ain't gonna ask you again. Have a seat. All the way down. All the way down.
Dude, no. Dude, they told you to sit your ass down.
Just sit down, bro. Just sit down. Sit down, bro. Sit down. Bro, just sit down, bro.
See what happens? You know? See what happens?
Get in there. Get his arm back. I got him. Got him? I got him. Hold on. Watch this arm right here. Get his right arm. Get his right arm. I got his left. Okay, I'm on you.
Got him?
Yeah, I'm on you. Okay. Come on.
Flashlight, bro. Gotcha. Mr. Flashlight?
Hey,
Everybody's doing.
oh, you know?
Make sure it's out of
I
there.
wanna know you beautiful. Guess what? What's so funny? Is your hair lost. Come here. I'm on fire now. What's that, boy? Should I give him a hug? You need to. You wanna give me a hug? You wanna give me a real hug?
No, but I would like you to.
But I throw your ass off this Anderson. Quit playing with me, boy. That's not very nice to say. So quit being a. All y'all had it. All y'all. What's that, boy? Oh yeah. Y'all is hard. Y'all got bad zone. Please. He's in custody
Stand
right
up. I'm
now.
telling you right now, if you do anything,
I'm gonna do any goddamn thing, you stupid. Huh?
We're gonna put
I'm gonna do anything.
Stand up.
You stupid. Huh?
stand up.
Smart.
Stand up.
Be smart. Then help me up.
What do you think I'm doing?
Help me up then. That's all he's doing, man. He's just.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, how pretty are you, huh? How pretty are you?
Start that. Don't you dare try to. You're trying to spit. Hey, get a spit mask for this right now.
I got him in my car.
Put him in with mask for what?
We got him in the car.
I got him.
Do you have one on you? We have one in the car.
Yeah.
So can we get him in and keep him against the wall?
What do I need a spit mask for, huh?
You're gonna try and spit on me? Hold on. Put him on the ground. Take him back down.
Huh?
Take him back down.
You want to be a
Sit on the ground.
Just stop.
Now I'll get a spit mask.
How pretty?
I'll go get one.
Now I'll get a spit mask.
How pretty?
Don't you dare ever try to spit on me again.
I am going to spit on you, huh? Junior, your mom. Who are you?
You talking?
No, I'm not.
There you go.
I'm suffering.
Thank you.
Nobody's doing nothing, man. Relax. Are you going to put a spit mask on?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right here, nobody's doing anything.
So you don't spit on us.
I don't need to spit on you. You need to be the disrespect me like that. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
If you would just stay
How
calm,
smart?
this wouldn't be happening.
How smart is that? He only asked for a spit mask because he thought I was going to spit on him when I'm speaking the truth. Huh? Huh? How that works. All right, hand down. Let me straighten it up. Yeah, straighten it up.
Whose car is it going in?
They've been disrespectful. Mom, they've been disrespectful. Put it down there to keep them bags. Very disrespectful.
We'll go down with you.
Calm down.
I've been calm.
No, you haven't. I heard how you talk.
There you go. Because they are doing what they're doing and being disrespectful with me. There you go, Junior. How can you talk nice to these? Huh? How can you talk nice to somebody that's trying to disrespect your law? How can you talk nice to somebody that's trying to disrespect your law? Huh? The right to speak bare truth. Listen to your mama, Junior. Who the are you? Officer. Go ahead, kick me. Officer. That's what you trying to do. Go ahead, kick me. Listen to your mom, Junior. Shut the up. Because y'all not speaking of none of this to the truth. If y'all had seen what I was telling you that I was calm from the beginning. You were not calm. Are we going to? Mine. Okay. How was I not calm, huh? How was I not calm?
Well, you heard the chief. They put all of these officers on administrative leave. Well, I guess that administrative leave gave them time to design and print out a coin and pass it out amongst each other. This was 2017. How about we skip ahead a few years up to 2021 and see how Calderon still acts?
Over there before I arrest you. Outside of the street. Outside of the street. I'm telling you right now.
I'm working on it.
Hey. Wow, you guys, you see this? Hey, call Mesa PD. Holy shit.
In case you were wondering, that was every camera counts getting slammed against the back of that unit.
Hey, you guys better calm down. You're being live streamed.
Now, mind you, this is 4 years later. After he was put on administrative leave and all this other stuff, this is how he still acts.
Suck my asshole, punk. Where's your challenge coin at? You want to come punch me in the mouth, coward? Why don't you cuff me first and then punch me? That's what chicken shits do right there. You chicken shit motherfucker. Look at this dummy. Shit, he just assaulted me. You got that on camera?
See that? Blatant disregard for the law. And what makes it even worse is he's got an officer sitting right there. Witnessed him do the whole thing. Didn't say a word to him. Didn't say, hey man, what are you doing? Nothing. That's what makes it worse. These are not the only incidences. There is 5 more incidences that happened in 2016 and 17 with Mesa PD. Check it out.
The first, this infamous body cam video. The shooting of Daniel Shaver by former Mesa police officer Philip Brailsford. Brailsford was charged with murder, but found not guilty. Shaver was unarmed, crying, saying, "Please don't shoot me," and may have been reaching for his pants. The shooting happened in 2016, but the full video wasn't released until after the trial in 2017. This video from January of 2018, showing an officer punching Jose Luis Condi. Then mocking him while he's bleeding on the floor of the hospital. He was arrested for disorderly conduct. Condi is now suing the Mesa Police Department. February 14th of this year, more body camera video shows Mesa officers wrestling an 86-year-old grandmother to the ground. Mesa PD claimed there was a suicidal man with a gun and officers were trying to keep her out of harm's way. May 17th, Mesa officers arrest a 15-year-old.
You done talking? Are you sure?
Cops and suspect are both swearing at each other. Mesa PD suspended 2 officers during the investigation. And the latest video from May 23rd showing officers repeatedly punching Robert Johnson and kneeing him. Johnson was initially arrested, but Mesa PD dropped the charges this week. 5 officers are on leave. Some of the officers in this incident were also involved in the arrest of the 15-year-old.
All right, guys, so that's just a couple of stories ranging from 2016, 17, and 2021. There's a hell of a lot more stories dealing with this department. If you go on YouTube, there are stories going 10 years back of beatings, shootings, and the officers getting away with it. Not losing their jobs, obviously, because Calderon was still here 3 years later, 4 years later. I mean, there was an FBI investigation done, but I didn't see where it ended. I couldn't find any disciplinary action, and obviously officers were not fired for what they did. They were able to create a coin to glorify it and, relive it, I guess. Mesa PD needs to be investigated. It needs to be investigated deeply, and there needs to be discipline, firings, not just administrative leave. Do you know what administrative leave means? It means that they got sent home with pay. Or administrative duties. They got put behind a desk for a little bit. They got to keep their qualified immunity. They got to keep their job. How many of the people did they arrest get to do that? I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired of the police force acting the way they are. I'm getting tired of how they have supporters that back them no matter what because, they can do no wrong. We put enough proof out there. When are they going to be held accountable like we're held accountable?